Hi, friends. Thinking again about the gospel writer Mark's account of Jesus' resurrection, one of the unique characteristics of Mark's version is its abrupt ending. It ends at Mark 16:8. So they, the women, went out and fled from the tomb, for terror and amazement had seized them. And they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid. Later manuscripts add a shorter and a longer ending, but the most ancient authorities end at verse 8. Some scholars propose that the gospel writer died before he could finish the story, that he was martyred by the Roman emperor's persecution of the church. Others believe that the scroll was damaged and the end of it was lost over the years. Either of those scenarios is possible. But I wonder if Mark ends the gospel that way on purpose, in order to invite us into the story. I don't know about you, but miracles and angels are not exactly part of my everyday experience. So it can be kind of hard to relate to the Easter story on a personal level. But fear, amazement, speechlessness, those I can relate to. You know, Mark gives us the gift of bringing the resurrection story into the sphere of our real life experiences. Easter is for people who run away. It was for the women who ran away from the tomb, for the disciples and Peter who ran away from Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. It's for you and for me who run away from problems or confrontation or challenges. Easter is for people who are seized by fear. It's for the women who encountered the angels. It's for the disciples who cried out when the winds and the waves were about to capsize their boat. It's for you and me when we cower at the threat of violence or virus or change. Easter is for people who are speechless. It's for the women who wondered if anyone would believe them, even if they could put their experience into words. It's for the disciples who didn't know what to say when Jesus took unleavened bread of the Passover and said that it was his body broken for them. And when he took the cup of redemption and said that it was his blood, the blood of the new covenant, poured out for the forgiveness of their sins. It's for you and for me who can't express in words our deepest need for Christ and our most intimate encounters with him. Easter is for you and for me in the reality of our everyday struggles and sin. We don't have to pretend to be perfect. We don't have to be a hero of faith. We just have to be real and let Christ into the real parts of our life, even the weak and fearful and embarrassing parts. Mark's gospel reminds us that there are no heroes among Jesus' followers. The hostility that put Jesus on the cross had reduced all of them to flight and fearful silence. Nevertheless, God brings faith out of just such weakness and failure. Faith that began changing the world centuries ago and continues to change the world today. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again soon.